The power of one step. Michael had always dreamed of starting his own business. Ever since he was a teenager, he had a passion for entrepreneurship, sketching business ideas in his notebooks and imagining the day he would build something of his own. But fear held him back, fear of failure, of financial instability, of not being good enough. For years, he settled into a comfortable yet unfulfilling corporate job. He watched colleagues climb the ranks, but deep down, he knew he wanted something different. The idea of launching his own business remained a distant dream until one evening, while scrolling through old journals, he stumbled upon a note he had written to himself years ago: "Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about one step at a time." That night, something clicked. Michael decided he would take just one small step. Instead of quitting his job or diving into something risky, he started researching business ideas that aligned with his skills and passions. He dedicated an hour each evening to reading about startups, financial planning, and market trends. A few weeks later, he took the next step, testing a business idea on a small scale. He had always loved technology and problem solving, so he decided to launch a side project offering IT consulting to small businesses. He built a simple website, reached out to friends and local entrepreneurs, and offered his services at a discounted rate to gain experience. At first, progress was slow. He faced rejection, self-doubt, and days when he wondered if he was wasting his time. But every time doubt crept in, he reminded himself of his new mantra: just one step at a time. Michael's first few clients were small businesses struggling with outdated systems. He worked tirelessly, often putting in late nights to ensure they received the best service possible. His commitment began to pay off when one client referred him to another. Word of his services spread, and soon, he landed his first paying client. That one client turned into 3, then 5, encouraged by the momentum. He reinvested his earnings into better tools, marketing, and additional training. He started attending networking events, making valuable connections in the industry. These events became a turning point for him, as he met established entrepreneurs willing to mentor him and provide invaluable insights. One of the biggest challenges he faced was time management. Juggling a full-time job with his growing side business left him exhausted. He started implementing productivity techniques like time blocking, setting clear goals, and automating repetitive tasks. With each passing day, he became more efficient, proving to himself that persistence was key. The leap of faith. A year later, Michael reached a turning point. His side business was bringing in nearly as much income as his corporate job. It wasn't an easy decision, but he knew it was time to take the next step, quitting his job to focus on his business full-time. The transition wasn't without its struggles. There were setbacks, financial worries, and moments of doubt. But each challenge only reinforced what he had learned: the power of one step. He adapted, refined his strategies, and kept moving forward. One of his biggest learning experiences was dealing with a difficult client who refused to pay for completed work. This situation forced him to improve his contracts and legal protections, making his business stronger in the long run. Scaling the business. 3 years later, Michael's IT consulting firm had grown beyond anything he had imagined. He employed a small but talented team, helped dozens of businesses streamline their technology, and even mentored aspiring entrepreneurs. He began investing in marketing strategies, such as content creation and partnerships, which helped his business grow further. One of his proudest moments came when he was invited to speak at a local business conference about his journey. Standing in front of an audience, he shared his story, how taking one step at a time had led him to success. He saw nods of understanding and inspiration in the crowd, knowing that his words might spark someone else's first step. Lessons learned and giving back. As his business stabilized, Michael made it a mission to help others. He started a blog documenting his journey, offering advice to new entrepreneurs. He also launched a mentorship program, helping young business owners navigate the challenges of starting from scratch. Looking back, he realized something profound: his success wasn't the result of a single big decision. It was the culmination of countless small steps taken with faith and determination. He had faced fear, uncertainty, and obstacles, but each small step forward had built the foundation for his achievements. One evening, as he reflected on his journey, he knew the most important step had been the very first one, the moment he chose to stop dreaming and start doing. And it all began with a single step.